Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to have a little chat with you guys because I know I've been away for a little while, and the reason why I've been away really is because I haven't been really feeling very well. I've been having some problems with my physical and my emotional health. I just thought I'd come on here today and just have a little talk to you guys, you know, about what I've been going through. Now recently I actually made a video all about my childhood, and you know that actually led to meeting a few people online who had had similar experiences to me, other mixed race people, and I actually had someone from Ireland who was one of the bullies at the time. He was the bully, not anymore, contact me and actually apologise for his part when he was a kid. So thank you, I won't say your name, for getting in contact with me. I really appreciated that. So, and I reached out to him and I was just so happy to hear from him. And I actually heard from a few other friends from school as well, from Ireland as well, so that was great. So I've been away. As you can see, I've got a whole new setup here. My son is coming back from Holland in a couple of weeks, so I have to get out of his room, and his room was perfect for filming in. So now I'm down in the sitting room, so the lighting here is a little bit different, but I think it's okay. I think we can work with this. The main problem that I've been having is I have terrible fatigue, terrible fatigue. And I noticed that it's actually gotten worse in the last few years. Now, I don't know whether I'd mentioned this before in other videos, but about 2 years ago, my dad actually passed away. And my dad's from Nigeria, and I'd never actually been to Nigeria before. If you look at my other video, I was explaining that I was actually brought up in Ireland, and I'd never actually had a chance to go over to Africa. So, I'm not used to the food. There's a whole new, set of germs or whatever that I haven't been exposed to over there. So I had to get my jabs before I went over. But I did actually notice that after my dad died, that I was becoming very fatigued. Basically, I'll just have a full night's sleep. I was actually having a hard time. Actually, no, I was actually having a hard time initially. I was having a hard time sleeping. And then, basically the next day I would wake up. I'd have to get up early to bring my daughter to school. And then by about 1 o'clock or 1:30, I'd start to feel like I'm nodding off and having to go to bed. So that was really getting in the way of, me functioning and being a mom and being able to be effective and do things. It was horrible. I was actually affecting my emotional health as well, because I was feeling so miserable about the fact that I was so tired all the time. And I also love exercising, and before my dad died, I used to go to a couple of karate classes a day. I was always very interested in exercise, and it was getting to the stage where I couldn't bring myself to go to these classes or do anything because I was just so tired all the time. So I just fixed the camera a little bit because I thought it was in a weird position. But anyway, I'll continue anyway with my little story. So, I've been, over the last few years, I've been going to doctors, and I've been trying to figure out where all of this fatigue comes from. I was thinking that maybe I was depressed. I definitely was depressed after my dad died, understandably. And I think that maybe that I was feeling very overwhelmed, and I was thinking that maybe the symptoms were psychosomatic. I was feeling overwhelmed, and then I would just have a reaction and feel really sleepy and, just try and blot out the day and go to sleep. But I noticed it was happening on a regular basis. Even when I wasn't thinking about my dad, it was just a normal day, and I just wasn't feeling depressed, and, I wasn't feeling depressed at all. I'd still feel like I'd have to go to bed all the time. So I went to I think you call him a pulmonologist. He deals with the heart and he deals with sleep, which I think is interesting. He deals with the heart and he deals with sleep as well. Just they don't seem to be that much related. But anyway, I went to a pulmonologist, and to make a long story short, he put me on a stimulant, okay? Now, normally I am pretty opinionated. I'm a pretty opinionated person, but I'm actually quite sweet and kind. I'm quite a nice girl. I'm a sweetheart, really. But these tablets that the doctor put me on, they made me a kind of irritable, dogmatic, over hyper focused in a bad way person. The stimulant that the doctor gave me, it's meant to make it so I don't fall asleep during the day. So it stimulates you and it makes you really focused. But when they start with this drug with people, they have to figure out the dosage. So make a long story short, the dosage that the doctor had me on was too high. So I noticed that I was being very irritable with people and very critical and very angry. And that was actually quite out of character for me, because I'm usually quite sweet and kind and cared and compassionate and all those nice things. You know, I can be cranky at times, but, you know, not to this extent. It was just I was finding that, you know, I would be, for example, editing a video, and if I couldn't click the mouse, you know, if it didn't respond straight away, I was yelling at the screen and like losing my mind. And I found myself getting really, really angry really, really quickly. And everything in my mind was going really, really fast. And that was just the way I reacted to the tablets. So recently the doctor has brought the dosage down, and we've worked with new medication, and I'm actually feeling very calm now, but I'm able to stay awake and I just feel like myself again. So anybody who got caught in the crossfire, and one particular person who I won't name, and I've actually already apologized to her. I'm sorry. That was an anomaly, and I'm really sorry about that. So hopefully we can rebuild our friendship. So I just wanted to say that. But anyway, there's a couple of things I wanted to talk to you. I've actually, I've been looking into the reason why I may have this terrible fatigue. One idea that I had was that it might be psychosomatic. I might be overwhelmed, and that could be one reason. The other reason, which I was actually quite surprised to hear, was that I could actually have a parasite. Now, hold on, okay? I know you're going to say, "Oh my God, tell me you're contagious." No. Nearly everybody on the planet has parasites. If you eat sushi, you're going to get parasites. If you have a pet, a cat, you have parasites. If you walk barefoot in the grass, you have parasites. If you don't wash your vegetables, you have parasites. If you eat certain types of uncooked foods, you're going to get parasites. Most people have some type of a parasite in the gut, okay? And but I was thinking that maybe I actually had a parasite, because I was noticing no matter what, I had all the blood tests and everything, and I was having pretty healthy diet. I'm actually a vegetarian, and I was still fatigued and just feeling really, really terrible. So I came across a product, guys, that I just wanted to quickly show you. Now this here is called Diatomaceous Earth, okay? Now, I've been looking, I know this sounds really crazy, but this is an earth, okay, that you can ingest that actually helps to clear out your gut of parasites, okay? Now, it's a food grade earth. Now, some people call it DE. Now, it's not the pool cleaner. There are two types of diatomaceous earth. There's the pool cleaner, which you cannot consume, so forget about that. Don't go to your yard and start taking out the stuff that putting it in a glass and, drinking the stuff that you put in your pool. No, that's going to kill you, maybe, I don't know. No, this is the food grade version of the diatomaceous earth, okay? Now, diatomaceous earth, and I just want to excuse my nails, guys, today. I just want to show you. Look at the state of my nails. I actually put an indigo in my hair last night, and I was in a mad rush, and I says, I put some of it on my hands and I washed it away quickly thinking it would go away, but now I've got permanently dyed fingernails. So if anybody knows how to get indigo and henna off your hands, I would really appreciate a tip on that. But anyway, this is the diatomaceous earth. Now, the diatomaceous earth is made up of diatoms. Sorry, it's made up of diatoms, okay? And diatoms are ancient fossilized algae, okay? That's been ground up into a powder. And if you actually take it, what it does, it has like little sharp edges. You can't really obviously feel it, but the sharp edges and its absorbency helps to draw out and dry up any parasites that are in your gut so that they actually come out in the toilet. And we won't go into details about that, but you can all use your imagination and imagine. And people have actually seen things non-poop related in the toilet. But you can type in parasites and you'll see what I'm talking about. I won't go into too many details. So I'm going to try this, guys, and see if I can clear out the parasites. And I've heard fantastic things about this. It's full of actual silica, which is a nutrient that we don't always get in our diet. So silica is fantastic for strengthening the hair, the nails, and the skin and the teeth. So this is something that I'm going to take. You take 1 heap tablespoon in the morning, about a half an hour before you eat, with say a small glass of water. You must drink about 2 litres of water a day with this. Keep away from caffeine, sugar, and any processed food for a few weeks if you can. And this here will clean you out, and it's absolutely amazing. It could dehydrate you because it's earth, of course, so you have to make sure to drink every day. You have to drink at least 2 litres of water. So this is what I'm going to be taking, and hopefully if we can get rid of the parasites, maybe I will actually resolve this fatigue syndrome that I have, I hope. So the other thing that I've actually come across is this food grade, again, coconut activated charcoal. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll pop a link up later. But this actually is amazing as well. Now, charcoal is extremely detoxifying for the body. And again, this is food grade, so you can take a teaspoon of this as well. And the actual charcoal, what it does, it's called an adsorbent, okay? And what that means is it draws and attracts things onto the surface of itself. Okay, and it's extremely porous and extremely absorbent, so it will basically draw the toxins right out of your system. So if you were, for example, ever to take poison by accident, and if you went to the hospital, they would give you a cupful of, they'd make you drink the activated charcoal because it literally draws the toxins out of your system. Now, I'm only going to be taking this for a few days to mop up the toxins. The main problem with this, though, is you have to be very careful if you're taking any prescribed medication, because it will clean out your medication as well. So you have to be careful because it could affect the efficiency or the efficacy. I can never say that word, efficacy. The efficiency of your, let's just go with efficiency, shall we? The efficiency of your medication. So be careful with that if you're taking any medication. But this is amazing, and it's also meant to be fantastic for other things topically. You can use it on your teeth as a teeth whitener, and you can use it in face masks as well. So I'm going to do a tutorial on that. Actually, I'm going to try this on camera and see if it whitens my teeth. It's meant to actually whiten them a few shades, so that should be a funny video, I think. So anyway, guys, listen, thanks so much. I'm so sorry that I was away for a while. I needed to, kind of just, I tend to be quite reclusive when I go through problems, especially if I have any emotional issues. I tend to become very reclusive. It just goes back to my childhood, and if you look at my being black, being Irish video, you'll see what I'm talking about, how I was bullied and how I tend to be reclusive, and that's just the way I deal with problems. So I've been quite reclusive because I've been afraid to talk to anybody while I'm regulated on my drugs. So I'm going to try and get out now. I'm having a little bit of social anxiety because I haven't been out in a while, but I'm going to try and get out there, and hopefully the diatomaceous earth will help with my fatigue and the as well the activated charcoal. So I will come back. I have an unboxing to do. I have a couple more tutorials to do as well, and I will do a little demonstration on, you know, my results with the whitening my teeth with the activated charcoal. Okay guys, so I'm having my little cup of tea, which is really nice. Today I'm drinking the Yogi sweet tangerine positive energy. I love this tea, absolutely love it. I find the Yogi really potent, and it really works. So listen guys, thanks so much for tuning in again. I will be bringing more videos to you now on a more regular basis. I'm sorry that I was away. Like, subscribe and all that jazz, as I say every single video. I need to think of a new catchphrase. Let's not just do a catchphrase at all. So listen guys, have a great day, and I'll be back in a few days with some more fun videos. Okay, bye.